What up, Wicked? Hey, Billy. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Louise. I got all dressed up. I thought I had to go. So my kid got invited to a birthday party, and so I got all dressed up, ready to go, and then I bring my son, and they're like, "Okay, we'll see you in a couple hours." So I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess I'm just leaving him here." That's a win. What up? So you're stuck with me for a little bit. And then we're gonna go see Spider-Man this evening. Hey, hey, hey. That happened to you too? Cause you just don't know. She's giving JRB a chance. I don't know what to think about Fancy. It does not surprise me that she is the way she is. Okay, Billy, I will. Hey, Nanny. Apple Charlotte. Fancy has me blocked. Jan. How is everyone? How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Nothing. I just dropped my kid off at a birthday party, so
Oh,
I
nice.
got my groceries. The house is pretty clean because I've barely been home, so that's a win.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So I'm just killing time. I don't want to take a nap because what if they call or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you have your phone right beside you.
Yeah, even though sometimes my phone will ring and if I'm sleeping I won't hear it.
Yeah.
I have an old school alarm clock to wake me up.
Oh
It goes
God.
beep beep beep. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I remember
You have
those.
to hit the button on the top to make it stop.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Yep.
I don't when I'm really in a deep sleep, forget about it.
I think I once slept through, which is unusual for me.
Hmm.
I once slept through, those pneumatic drills that they use for digging up roads and stuff.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I once, somebody was outside my bedroom window, they're working on, the pavement or the road or something. For some reason, I slept right through it, which is completely unlike me, because I'm usually quite a light sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so anyways, You know who made a nice long video about me?
Who?
Sammy Soup.
Who? Oh, her. I didn't think she made videos. Oh.
Yeah, she was talking that I'm a mean girl and
Oh,
that my
yeah.
friends are all the devil.
She's a strange one. I don't mean to be rude, but like, she is a strange kettle of fish. Like, sometimes she's okay, and then other times, like, you don't know whether to say hi or approach her. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hi, hi, forest friend. Hi,
She got
occasional.
mad because she got muted in my chat
Well,
because she was saying that I'm a fucking mean girl. I'm like, dude, it's the fucking internet. Like people say mean shit. And you know, like you don't have to like. To me, Sammy is one of the biggest shit talkers in this community. So
she's very confusing because, like, I'll see her in different chats. And she's like a different person in each chat. I'm not saying that she's got something wrong, we're not at all. But like, she is a strange kettle of fish. I can't work that one out.
Who are we talking about?
Sammy Soup made a video about me.
Oh no, why?
Because apparently she's a mean girl.
Yeah, I'm a mean girl,
I
and
thought you
my
guys
friends are the devils.
I thought that you guys were cool.
We were.
That's
You
That's
don't
the
sad.
like the
thing.
Katie Bug situation.
Oh, for goodness sake. Hi, Amy. Hi, Kendra. Everybody. It's 6:27 p.m. But good morning to you guys. Or afternoon.
So
What? No, Stevie, I didn't hear about that. What? Tell me more.
What happened? Wait there, I'm scrolling down.
she's been like that for a minute now, though. Fancy.
Wait, wait, change her opinion with what though?
Oh, she's back to supporting her? Please tell me
What?
that's not the case. Please
Yeah,
tell
it's
me
been
that.
like that for a minute.
How is that even possible? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I haven't ate yet,
Thank you,
Stevie,
Karma
because
Joy.
I'm kind of on your time. So, like, even though, like, it's like 6:30 to me, it's still like maybe like the equivalent to 1 p.m., which is really screwed up, but it's just my sleep pattern.
All right, Stevie, let's hear it.
I don't know if it's true. I was asked about it this morning, but I don't deal with fancy. I don't like fancy shenanigans. I ain't much punking on her. But I was asked this morning if Fancy went on that podcast and started the whole give GRB a chance and
Oh my
who
God.
who knows what she could possibly do, da 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 da. Kind of speaking on her in a positive type light.
If that's true, that would be one of the craziest flips ever. I mean, it's not that surprising. I guess she already has flipped, but like to trash her for that many years and then do that, the fuck?
If she does that, it's just because she's trying to follow morbid.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what
She
to think
has.
about it. That's
You're
fucking
right though.
weird.
You're right though. She has done this before.
Yeah, but the other time it was the other way because she got into a fight with Christy. That had nothing to do with Gypsy. It was all about Christy. Same thing with Katie
Uh,
Joy. They both got mad at. They both got into a fight with Christy, so they turned on Gypsy.
so it was like my what is that? The saying the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
Yeah, people like that are so fucking small-minded.
Oh, you don't have dominoes,
She
Amy.
did
What
that with
the
Dee Dee
fuck?
too.
Yeah, that's true.
If you
That's
remember, she dressed up like Dee Dee for
no.
Halloween, and a couple weeks later, she was all justice for Dee Dee.
Wow, she's gross.
And I
First of
heard
all, I
this.
was on that live when she dressed up like Dee Dee. I was dressed up like Candy.
I remember that,
Oh
but
shit, flashback.
you ain't flipped and carried on though. Like she
Come
was
on, Woody.
dressed up like her, and then started screaming justice for Dee Dee.
Weird. But like the yesterday, well, so no, I can't even remember. It could have been today. But after your live, I went on YouTube and I watched like one of your YouTube shorts, Fancy. because I was like, what's she done to her hair? That's what kind of made me want to look at the video. Anyway, it turns out she's like, yeah, let's leave all the arguing behind. Let's not concentrate on Audrey. And Audrey's part of this community as well. And I'm like, but you've
What?
changed. Yeah, you've changed your tune very quickly. You know what I mean? So,
She can
like,
never make up her mind about anything. She flips and flops all over the place all the time.
I don't think, I mean, I'm not going to say what I think. I'll just get myself into
I
trouble.
mean, how many times does she change her opinion on stuff? She goes with whatever. Now she's a fucking dear with the heck supporter. Like what? Like
Really?
she was trashing her last year. Yeah, she can't make up her. She just follows people.
Why
She
is she
she can't think
supporting
for
her?
herself.
Why is she why do you know why she's supporting her?
Well, I don't know if she's a supporter, but someone sent me like a screenshot of her being nice to her in a chat or something, saying like apologizing to her or something like that, something stupid like that, saying that she's sorry she believed this stuff.
Oh
Why?
wow.
Because she got mad at Case, so now she has to support her. It's like it's so fucking
Oh
small-minded. You
for
could be mad at Case and
fuck's.
still realize that the girl's a fucking psychopath at the same time.
Yeah. Like a dying fish or something.
Why did she get mad at Keys?
I don't know. If I heard it,
Can't
I probably remember, but I don't
remember.
really remember. Not my chair, not my problem.
I like that. Yeah, they do hate Bond.
That's exactly what it is. It's hate bonding. That's exactly what
Yeah.
it is. Small-minded assholes.
I've just ate they're not like your kind of Cinnabons. They don't have like cream cheese or anything on the top, but
Morning.
I just ate two. I feel like a chungus. Chungus. Oh,
Well, I guess
that's
everybody is getting like interviewed by this podcast or whatever, so they're all talking about it. And Fancy said that she got interviewed, and it was like 2 hours long.
I thought a lot of people said no to it.
Fancy said yes to it, I think.
I
But
checked out
then
that guy's page. Yeah.
Fancy will say
Nancy will
yes.
say yes to anything, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. She'd let a tramp off the street interview her. Oh, look at the guitar.
Thank you.
Anyone that ever flipped is interviewed, I won't take it seriously. Because if you're gonna interview people who flipped, why would I take it seriously, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
she
a
was originally on Gypsy's side.
Yeah, exactly.
it's a ukulele.
And
Sorry.
the only reason, like I said before, the only reason she flipped had nothing to do with Gypsy. It was all about Christy. She got mad at Christy and she flipped. So I don't really value her opinion very much.
She's a potato. It's a fact.
She's a potato.
What did I do?
Yeah, that's why. Because like I thought she looked like Mrs. Potato Head or Mr. Potato Head, whatever, like whichever. And so that's why I started calling her a potato.
Mm.
And then it just became a thing. Well,
The interview and the podcast interviewed Sheena.
Stop. Are you joking? That's actually kind of funny.
hi, John.
So I had this impulse to keep telling him
I mean, did
to.
you look at the fucking? I looked at their page. They on YouTube and TikTok. They only have 6,000 followers. I don't know how Gypsy gets interviewed by all these small fucking channels. Remember that account last year on YouTube that had 84 subscribers?
Did they actually? Oh my god.
Yeah,
So-
I'm the one who found it. It came up on my For You page, and I was like, no one else has seen it yet. And I was like, this guy has 84 subscribers.
And he'd interviewed her.
Yeah, and he interviewed her with camera on and everything.
You missed it this morning.
Like, she'll just say yes to anybody. What's up,
She will.
Janet?
She will as well.
What's up, Janet?
What did we miss this
You
morning?
missed it. Yep.
What
Guess
did
who
we
came by
miss?
for a visit on a live today?
Who
We
did?
Me, hamster. They left there. Somebody want to call you saying you look like an ape? They look like. So I say they look like a hamster.
Oh,
So I was a hamster on a live today. I had a
okay.
live hamster on. It was so funny.
Who's look like a hamster?
You if you don't how do you explain probably I'm sure.
Mm.
I know who looks like a hamster. I don't remember who looks like a hamster.
No,
Oh
who put
hell
that's
yeah!
what they
I
did to
know. I
Coco.
know.
Yep, you
I
know.
know. I know.
It was fun. Didn't you miss Kate? She was on Key's live. She sang Katie Bugs.
You mean KB?
Yeah,
KB.
Bug. Yeah, KB. Yep, she sang to her. Allison was up there too. They didn't stay long.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I think they should leave that girl alone. Don't just leave her alone.
Hi,
Leave who
Seth.
alone?
Savage. Who? Leave who
What'd you
alone?
say?
Leave who
I
alone?
said
Yeah.
leave who alone.
That Katie Bug, K-Bug.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
No one
I
should
don't
be
go to
like,
her
no one should be
lives.
purposely going after her. Definitely
No,
not.
I mean,
No.
just don't encourage it either. Like, don't
Yeah.
encourage it.
I go. Yeah.
Hi.
You know, hi,
I
Elaine.
gotcha.
Hey.
Well,
Liz, why did you
I-
choose the haunted box?
Oh yeah, you're in the
Yeah,
haunted
it's in the
box.
haunted box.
Who's in the
I'm gonna
haunted
get-
box?
Lindy,
I'll
you
be in
chose
the
the haunted
chat.
box. You could have gotten any box. There was like 4 open boxes, 5 open boxes, and you chose the
I
haunted
didn't
one.
push
I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I did, but I don't know what to press. But Kesh, you made a funny joke yesterday, and I was trying to tell my husband what you said, and I can't remember. Somebody was asking for change.
My customer.
Yeah, what did you say to him? And it
I
was like,
said change. I said we don't have change, or I can't, or we don't give out change. Change comes from within.
that's it. Okay, because I'm going to use that now at work.
Yeah, but I could be a dick
Sheena's
to
here.
customers.
Sheena's here. Sheena, is that true that you were interviewed?
That's who said it in the comments. That's where I got it
Oh,
from.
I wasn't looking at the comments.
What time is it there? 1:37. Yes or no? You know.
Come out of your
At 1:38. Yeah.
Yeah.
No more HST.
Oh no! We can still imagine it, I suppose. I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
no, she didn't really get interviewed. You saw what she said. I just went back up and looked. She had an impulse to keep telling him to shut up, so she got dropped.
That's so funny. Oh god.
So what's up? Everybody's day going.
Not bad. I mean, I'm not in as much pain as I was yesterday, so that's a win.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I didn't even have to take steroids, so I'm happy.
That's
But
good.
it's when my flares, like, kind of like. So that was only.
They're coming out on the 11th.
Who is?
Interviews. They're coming out on the 11th.
Ah, right, okay.
10 days.
Oh yeah, happy August 1st, everyone.
Well, in his bio, yeah, it's August 1st. In his bio, he said that he interviews con artists. So I don't really have much. I really don't have much faith in it, but we'll see. Again, he only has 6,000 followers and
I
on TikTok
forgot his
and
name
on
already.
YouTube. So
What's his name again?
the Pretend podcast.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yes, that's literally what it's called.
Why? Oh, never mind. Okay,
But it's better than 84. It's better than 84. I'll give him that.
Back on 74.
Like when I first heard about it, I thought it was like, you know, like this guy Paul or something. Like they had like a big channel. You know, I thought it was something like that.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's just a little guy.
Yeah.
A little
Again,
man.
better than 84.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got that 84 guy more subscribers. I'm pretty sure I got him
Oh my
all the
god.
subscribers. Yeah.
I'm so Bazinga.
Oh, that's
I'm
me.
so
I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn off my
You
text.
watching Big Bang Theory?
Yes. I
I
love
love
it.
that show.
My dad loves that show.
It's amazing.
And what's the one where he's the kid? I love that. Young Sheldon.
Young
Oh my
Sheldon
gosh.
he's a really good actor, that little kid. He's
Yeah, he is.
brilliant. I'm sorry, Patty, that sounds absolutely horrific.
What?
She's got a spine issue and she twisted her neck the wrong way and had a muscle spasm. And oh my god, the worst thing ever, one of the worst pains ever is a muscle spasm in your
Oh
back.
no.
I remember them trying to cart my mum off to the hospital. Like, they couldn't even get her out of bed without giving her, like, copious injections of morphine. And she'd had 4 back operations, like, several discs removed.
Back operations freak me out because you could like be left paralyzed, you know?
Well, that is the risk, but then my mum was, like, essentially, like, how'd you put it? She was basically crippled
Teach.
for a year and a half.
Teach.
I'm gonna
And
invite Dreamer. Come up.
Wait a minute, that's not who I think it
I
is
woke up
it?
this morning. Somebody sent me a message, and
Uh-oh.
apparently somewhere around 1 o'clock a.m. said that you were looking for me.
Yeah, because I saw you come in the chat, and then when I tried to get your attention, and you had already left.
Well, I was strolling through.
Yes, I was trying to get you to come back
Why? What do you want?
because
Just
there's
wanted to
this
say hello.
TikToker that does dating on TikTok, and I was seeing if you wanted to be a candidate.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
There's
she's
this-
not going to go for that, Keys. Come on now.
There's this TikToker that I'm friends with. He does dating panels.
I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I was just told you were looking for me. I saw you live now, so I was just asking, what did you want from me?
I wanted you to join me on my friend's page. He hosts his dating
She wants to
panels.
date you. Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, no.
I
Let me
told
tell
you.
you, no. I lost a husband, then who passed on me, and then my boyfriend after that, he ended up passing away when I first came out to take care of my
That's
mom.
suspicious.
I'm done with men. I don't want nothing to do with it. She's on retirement. I am done with men.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
Just like
Screw,
Sheena.
screw men, right, Sheena? I mean, right, Dreamer? Screw men.
Sheena's the same.
It was an accident. I really didn't mean to say
Alright.
Sheena.
No, but
It was
Sheena's
just. I thought maybe it would be fun.
It's okay, Vicky. My husband, when he passed away, I did everything that he asked of me. When the doctors, like there were like 6 or 7, had me in the room and were asking, because he passed away from cancer. He told me everything he wanted, and I had to make the tough decision to take him off treatment, put him on comfort care, and he passed away 3 days later. I'm fine with it because I know that we had discussed everything. I did everything that he wanted done.
I'm sorry anyway.
Well, Dreamer, it's because this guy, he has a lot of 60-year-old plus men on his panel.
Ooh.
Why were you trying to hook us up with him then?
Becky, I had to.
Because
I mean,
it
he was a
fun.
man that I had wished I had met when I was younger.
Aw.
Because I met him when I was like homeless. He never let me fall. When I needed money, he gave me money. When they were going to take my car because I couldn't get it registered, he says, "How much is it?" I says, "It's $300." He just reached in his wallet, took out the money. He says, "I know you're sleeping in your car. You can't lose that car. Here you go."
That was
He
nice.
never let me go
Okay.
hungry. Everything else.
It's good
So
to
when
have
he-
a friend like that.
When he got sick and he was passing, that's why we got married. I had been with him for like 3 or 4 years. We got married and I lost him 6 weeks later.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's
That's
so sad.
terrible. That is tragic.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't with my boyfriend when he passed because I was up here. The game plan was I was going to take care of my mom, Then when she passed away, I would go back to San Diego and we'd continue our relationship. But he got sick and had a stroke,
Oh no.
and they put him in like assisted living. He
Yeah.
went to have surgery, and then when he went back to the facility, the next morning the aides found him passed away in his room.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
bless.
sorry,
wow.
Dreamer.
That's so sad.
That I felt guilty because I wasn't with him like I was with my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you weren't
Yeah, but you're a good conversationist.
conversationalist.
Yeah, conversationalist.
You know what I mean?
No, but
And I'm not interested in dating any man. I'm done with it.
What if they had money?
better off a cat streamer. Definitely.
Yeah, what
better
if
off
they
a
have
cat.
money, Dreamer?
I mean, I've already lost 2 men in my lives. I don't need to lose any more. I'm done.
All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Becky, I'm
gonna-
sorry if you're grieving, if you lost somebody. I'm so sorry.
It sucks losing people.
Just remember, Becky, it is very, very important. When you're grieving, you have to eat. Because
Yeah.
with my first husband, I lost a lot of weight because I couldn't eat. I just wouldn't eat. When I went to McDonald's one time, ordered a hamburger. I could only take 2 bites. People had to basically force me to eat.
Mm.
And don't ever let anyone tell you how to grieve because everyone's different.
That's right.
Okay, I thought you were having some kind of issue with me that I had done something or something that you were
No.
angry. I just got a
No.
message. They didn't say what, or they just said that you were looking for me.
Yeah, it was just I saw you come in my chat and I was having fun on my live and I just thought maybe you would join in.
Well, I don't have you blocked. I do follow you. I don't have issues with you, Kesh.
Yeah, I just wanted to have some fun with you.
You know, I don't. You haven't done anything to me
No, I like you, Dreamer.
for me to have issues with you.
I like you.
Hey,
Okay?
Dreamer, I'm supposed to be going on a cruise and Chris Hansen's going to be there. I'm going to have him make you
Aw.
alive. I'm going to have him make you.
Serious?
What?
Seriously?
Yeah, he's on the crime cruise,
Oh, the what? This
and
is
I'm gonna have him.
amazing.
I'm gonna say here, say hi to Dreamer. Tell her to take a seat. I thought that'd be cute. I
Oh,
don't know.
that would be great. That would be such a good soundbite.
Allison, streamer, my son can hear you. It's your distant cousin. Say hi to him. I don't think you, Allison, I don't know who you're talking about. A distant cousin? And your son is not my cousin. He's not a distant relative of mine or anything else. So I don't know what you're talking about, Allison. Unless you want to cause issues, which is something you like to do.
Allison's causing issues.
I'm still on the true crime queue. Blah, blah, blah. Put my teeth in. True crime cruise. Like, that's an interesting thing. That I didn't know those existed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is
Dana,
gonna
what do
be.
you mean, Chris Hansen? I don't know who Chris Hansen is, girl.
Oh yeah, to catch a
Oh.
predator. You're bound to know who he is.
He's the one who says,
Have a
"Take
seat.
a seat." Yeah, have
Or
a seat.
take a seat.
Yeah, I thought that's who you got your thing from.
Hey, Belinda, I'm sorry. The other day I said it was you and Nellie arguing. I meant to say Amelia. I don't know why I get you guys mixed up all the time. I'm sorry
I
for
wonder what
saying that.
I wonder what you do on a true crime. I can't say it. True crime
Belinda, yeah,
cruise.
she knows she's lying. She's not related to me. Her son is not related to me. It's not a distant cousin. So I don't know why she's saying that. The only issue I have with Allison, if she gets on the panel, she starts acting a fool, yelling and screaming, just acting a fool.
She's not that bad, Dreamer. She's actually really cool.
I don't have anything against her. It's just that she gets up on panels, that she yells and screams and acts an idiot.
She doesn't act an idiot. She's funny.
No, I don't. Unless somebody says something to me, then I will go off on them.
Yeah, we love Allison here.
Well, that's good. I mean, I have her blocked. I have a lot of people blocked, mainly because of Madison, who I got a message. She just got 5 community guideline strike. She messaged me, was talking crap about my daughter Wimberly and a bunch of other things. I only reported one of them, but TikTok went in and removed all of them and gave her 5 violations. First of all, she doesn't know what she's talking about. When my daughter joined the service, she didn't do it to get a scholarship. She wasn't booted out of, and she wasn't kicked out of the Navy.
Yeah, Dreamer, why don't you have Madison blocked?
I had her blocked. She messaged me through one of her many channels. I've become the queen of blocking because she is my real life stalker. Madison has stalked me in real life, including sending me stuff to the house unasked for, that I took 2 hours with Instacart, which she is banned from Instacart from sending me anything. She's made a GoFund supposedly for me that, with the help of Janet, we contacted that company and they shut it down.
I know she told me about the GoFundMe.
I don't know. I never saw that site before because it was a weird site. It wasn't like a regular GoFund. Apparently, this site, people could, it's supposed to have her email, my email, and if somebody wanted to, like, had it been legit and wanted to send me a gift card, they would have donated it and they would have immediately sent, not to her, emailed it to me. She was trying to scam. I don't think she got anything because we found out about it right away. We notified the company. I told them I didn't know about this was going on. I did not consent to it. Could you please take it down? And they immediately shut it down. And she's the one that got my daughter on TikTok because when my daughter tried to collect other people, they wouldn't entertain her. Madison was the one that entertained her.
But did you guys hear that she wrote a book in 2 days?
No.
So I don't know why Madison decided to message me this morning and why she was so angry. Because I don't even call her out anymore. I don't bother with her. I got her blocked. I ain't got time for her.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What was her book about?
I
don't know, but she belongs in a
hold on.
backyard.
I'll go look at the title. Hold on. It's on Amazon and everything, I swear to God. AI wrote it, obviously, because she said 48 hours ago she was writing a book and it's out already. Hold on, let me go look. It's on Amazon. It's only 24 pages.
What? That's not a book, that's a pamphlet.
Hold on, let me go look at this.
It has a T. I'm sorry for a while back because I really did think that you were I thought you were, oh God, what is her name?
Autumn?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Autumn. I thought you were Autumn.
I'm not Autumn.
Yeah, well, I know that now. But I did. I thought you were Autumn.
I know. You gave me a have a seat, and I was like, but I'm not Autumn. You thought I was Autumn.
No, I did. I thought she was seriously Autumn.
I know. You even actually you messaged me too. You messaged me a long message, thinking, but it was too Autumn. It was not to me.
It was out of line because I thought you were Autumn, and
it's okay.
I don't remember what I said, but I do apologize for that.
It's okay. I knew it wasn't to me, so it's okay. No hard feelings, Dreamer. Okay, it's called The Parasocial Trap by Madison.
Who?
Madison Square.
It's her. It says it actually says Madison 4 times. It says Madison, no, it says Madison, Mason, Madison, Madison.
Madison's crazy.
Yeah, I
She
think
belongs
so.
in a psych ward.
She does.
Oh.
The sad thing was, this is the honest truth. Madison and I, at one time, we were friends. Okay? We were friends. And she would always message me. And what she was wanting, she knew that I had Bones's, I call him Bones, Sir Morbid, address. She was trying to get his address, tell me, oh, I'll go send people over there to beat him up, to do this to him and do that. And I says, Madison, I don't want nothing to do with that. What you're talking about is illegal. And I distanced myself from her. I didn't hear from Madison for over a year.
Oh wow.
And then she called my house like 6, 7 times while I was online. And I says, Madison, I'm not going to answer the phone. If you have an issue with me, I'm right here. Tell me what it is so we can get it settled. She wouldn't do that. And it got so bad that I actually called the cops. And I, contrary to what Madison thought, I had the cops in my house while they had me make a video telling Madison that because what they told me, her going to my Facebook, taking those videos and stuff, they said they couldn't do anything about that because it was social media. Apparently, you can go to people's pages, steal their videos, steal their statements, no law broke. But he says, if she keeps calling your house, he says, that's a different matter. So he stood there while I made a video, and it was the first step in pressing charges on Madison was to tell Madison, leave me alone. But see, Madison's not stupid. Because I told her I called the cops. I told her that in that message. And that's when she stopped calling. She goes right to the line. And then she stops. And she knew, because my daughter was going to go after her legally, that I was trying to find out her address, her present address, because I was going to give it to Wimberley. And remember, Madison's docked my address like 3 or 4 times. I got finally fed up with it. And I had her address at one time. And yeah, I doxed her. I figured, you want to dox me 3 times? I'm done with it. So I turned it around. I was surprised that that video stayed up. I left it up for like 3 weeks where I actually doxed her. And I made sure she knew I doxed her. Because a certain person, I'm not going to say the person's name, but he knew the person's, her address, and gave it to me. Apparently that's not her address presently.
Yeah, it's called The Parasocial Trap, Algorithmic Mobs, Digital Swatting, and the Structural Crisis of Modern Justice by Madison. I think that the second Mason is supposed to be Madison too, but she didn't realize that it left out a D.
Because she's the only one I've ever doxed. Even with, because Kesh, you know that Bones and I were fighting for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Going at each other. I called it poking the bear. He'd go live. I go to his live and I say something smart, sarcastic, send it, and then leave. And at the end of his live, he would sit there and serenade me. And we fought, and the fight was over the issue that he was using my image on his merchandise, which he later told me was a big seller. For whatever reason, he decided one day, he told me, he says, I've taken your face off my merchandise. I didn't know it upset you that much. I says, Bones, I made a page. I made a YouTube page exposing you stuff. I went live with Van, discussed your issue, showed receipts. I was going after you. You was going after me. What made you think I wasn't? He took it off. When he did that, the war was over. As far as I'm concerned, the war's over. We're actually friends. In fact, I made his mom, who's elderly, I crocheted her like a lap blanket that she could put over herself. Because if you're elderly and you're in your 70s or 80s, your skin's thinner, your fat is thinner, you're usually colder, where other people aren't cold. So I just shipped it to him yesterday, and I said, I mailed it to you. Give it to your mom.
Oh, that was so nice of you.
Well, now he's got my cat on his merchandise. But for the record, he had my permission. That time he had my permission to put Bones. Yeah, the cat is named after him, and how the little kid got his name. I was joking. I said, "Oh, I know how to name it Bones." And my father said, "Yeah, that's a cool name." So that's how Little Bones got his names. So I said, "Well, I'm gonna call it Little Bones, so people know I'm not talking. I'm the only one that calls him Bones. He lets me call him Bones. I have dentures, so certain words coming out of my mouth, they won't come out correctly. And saying his handle, it doesn't come out right, so I just call him Bones. I call her Fancy Pantsy.
I don't have dentures, and I have struggles with words coming out of my mouth anyway.
And for whatever reason, Fancy Pantsy thinks we're friends or something.
Oh dear.
You
We're
and
not friends.
Fancy?
I have a personal friend that I met online that we communicate outside of line, and he was in the servers, and they had what they call the fires. Instead of disposing the stuff properly, they were burning. You talk about chemicals, everything. And because of that, her husband's passing away, and I'm actually waiting for the call for her to call me to tell me that he passed away, because I don't expect him to be alive in the next few days. She calls my house. She knows she can call me 24/7. She calls me constantly. And she came into a live with my friend who was talking about it. So she said she was going to do a piece on it. And I says, why don't you do that? Because you're a bigger channel than I am. Well, she did. And I appreciate it. But that doesn't make us friends. And she told me, she says, well, I thought we moved past it. I says, no, after what you did to Gypsy, when you should have gave those medical records back to Gypsy, I didn't have her medical records. I said, yes, you did. They fired you. Instead of returning them like you should do, you had no ethicals, and you sold them, you gave them away. So you can't sit there and do that to my friend and then think I'm going to be friends with you. She tried to follow me. I had to kick her off my page.
Fancy?
Yeah. It's on her page, and I actually filmed it, put it on my page. But I says, we're not friends. We will never be friends.
Fancy has me blocked.
That's a good thing.
Well, that's what I'm confused, because Fancy's had me blocked. All of a sudden I'm not blocked.
I have Fancy blocked. Haha.
Fancy's decided that we're all part of the one community, and we should all just put our differences aside. And that's why she's no longer going after Audrey, according to Fancy, as of yesterday.
I thought
Oh,
she
really?
was after Audrey yesterday.
Well, she did a video. I don't know when she did the videos, but like
I
after.
tolerate her. I don't know why Shayna and all them, she's going to their panel, and I don't know why it irritates me why they're letting her in their chat. And most of the time I'll tolerate her, but sometimes I can't resist, so I call a poke in the bear, and I'll start saying nasty stuff to her.
Yeah. No, seriously though, she, like Haiti was saying earlier, she does flip flop a lot. Like she changes her stance on things so often. She hates me. I think. Well,
That's
I
because
don't.
you call her a potato.
It's not just that. It's because I think.
Let me tell you something. Audrey cracked me out. She got banned, right? She gets banned off of TikTok, and she's blaming Shayna, she's blaming Bree, she's blaming me, saying that we got her shut down. We had nothing to do with it. And she blocked all of us, including myself. And then she finally figured out that we did not report her. We did not get her banned. We had nothing to do with it. And so now she's unbanned, and she's unbanned me. I have called her out because she totally lied about her mom and the fire. That fire never happened. That was nothing but a lie. I've called her out on it.
I don't know anything about that, but I just know that Fancy's gone.
honey, let me tell you something. She was scamming for money. That's all she was doing. Totally scamming. And me, because her mother's elderly, I felt sorry for her. And I was messaging her. I said, well, why don't you try this with your mother? You know, there's a lot of nursing homes, they have stages. They got regular apartments, then they got assisted living, then they got this. Maybe your mother could try that, everything else. Because I was feeling sorry for her mom. And it come to find out, it was a total lie. That fire didn't happen. She was copying another creator. Mother house got on fire, and she was copying that girl.
I can't. From what I know of Audrey, personally, I don't think she would do that. But you know, I think she seems quite. She's a nice. She seems quite a nice person, actually.
The only thing I will not call her out on it, because I don't believe in it, is the issue between her and her kid and her husband that she took. I don't.
Yeah,
Fancy can't
it's
put her on
nobody
her
else's
page.
business.
I don't have it on my page. It will never be on my page.
Good. It's
You don't
nobody
go
else's
after
business.
somebody's kids.
That's right.
That's kind of you, because, like,
you know what, Rebecca? I don't know the creator. She tried to do on a page. She had a piece of paper, and she was going through it, trying to deny it.
Starlight Starbright.
Hey, Starlight.
Wish it down upon me tonight. I don't remember the words.
Starlight Starbright. I wish I wait. I don't remember.
Well, not every. Well, she went to give the money back, but not everybody that gave Audrey money got their money back.
Shut up.
Because I know a couple
can't.
creators that stated they
I
never
can't
got the
do
money
it.
back because she took it out of the GoFund. And she never returned the money.
The first
No,
star
she
I
did
see
re- she
tonight,
did
I wish
return
I
the
may, I
money.
wish I might. What? I don't want to talk about this because it's like it's such a.
Yeah, I don't think
it's such
anybody
a.
does.
Yeah, it's not. It's not
Thank
like
God.
I.
Love you.
Well, hello, Starlight. I hope you're having a good
Jessica did it. It
You're having a
wasn't
good
me.
day.
It's kind
I
of
didn't
crappy
Me
that
too,
Sorry
I
about
guess.
somebody
that.
can talk about somebody's kids on a panel that's disabled. I think that's kind of shitty myself. You know, talking about somebody's kid being shaken, and it's a good thing their kid wasn't shaken and had brain damage. That's kind of shitty to me. And beyond the live saying and it's okay, but that's kind of shitty.
Who said that?
Ken, he said it on
Yeah,
Sheena's
that's what I
panel.
thought. Yeah.
He said that it's a good thing his kid's not brain damaged from being shooken. They were talking about Andre.
Yeah.
I can't get over that shit. Pisses
Sherry,
me off.
I agree with
Disgusting.
that.
It was
As far as her
online.
kids, I will never talk about her kids. I will never talk
you
about
didn't.
any issues she had with her kids.
Okay.
It will
I
never
know
be on
you
my
didn't.
page. I'll call her out on other things, but that I will not put on my page like Fancy
Yeah, it
did.
just really pisses me off people talking about kids. I don't like that at all.
I just won't. I'm not going after somebody's kids. I'm just not. I'm not going to go after their mother or nothing. I don't like this one creator. You know, her husband, Pat. I don't, as much as I don't like Nicole and I'll call her out, I won't discuss her and her husband. I won't put it on my page. I won't have it. Because that's the only thing I'll say that Nicole and I have an issue. We both lost our husbands to cancer.
I said I'll use the chips to scoop it up.
Yeah, let's just change the subject.
Oh.
Cause this, yeah,
Getting deep.
yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing but start more fights in
Deeper.
no time.
Deeper. Go deeper.
Are we getting drunk today?
Well, you're not everybody that I'm friends with on TikTok is a Gypsy supporters. A lot of my friends are not Gypsy
It's like the
supporters.
same record stuck on repeat.
You know what? I don't know who Ash Trevino is. Message me, tell me what she did. She did send me the receipts, and I'll give her a sit down.
Give her a sit down. She
Sounds
deserves
really
it.
funny. She needs to sit down.
She definitely needs Dreamer. She definitely needs a sit down.
She does. She's bad.
Yeah.
Who does?
Hopefully that one.
Sorry, I was daydreaming. What was I gonna say? Were you here, Starlight, when Kesh was playing it was hypnosis to make you drunk.
I heard it the other day.
It
Yeah,
did
she
make
was
me
here
feel
at
a
the
bit
end, I
weird.
think.
It did make me feel a bit odd, but I mean I am weird anyway, but
I was driving, so I wasn't like in a
No drinking and
hypnosis.
driving, Starlight.
Yeah.
I wanna see if it works
Drink
on
Dr.
other
Pepper
people.
only.
I don't know, honey, if I'm doing the God's work. I imagine a lot of that stuff I did was not God's work.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
It's
What?
my favorites are out
Just keep getting
here.
better and better.
Yep.
Ah,
You
crap.
better kill the groove. I love
How did
that.
Dreamer
Wanna
get
kill the
up here?
groove, DJ? Gonna burn this goddamn
Because I was
house.
on a dating panel. I was trying to see if Dreamer would join me
On what?
on a
Oh,
dating
Dreamer.
panel.
She was asking Dreamer out for a date, Star.
Dating panel.
She said no, though. She's not interested.
They
Yeah.
Well, then
really
why is she
have
up
those,
here?
though? A dating panel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I've
real
been
big.
following this guy. He said he's gonna come in the chat and hang out with us one of these days.
But if he's
Oh my God.
You need to
American, then
warn him.
They're all phone boning
They
each
come into
other.
our stuff. Always ends up fighting with a whole bunch of girls.
Star.
ow,
You
ow.
know they are.
There was guys that
believe
were
you.
like 60-year-olds plus, and I was like, who do I know that's over the age of 60? And I saw Dreamer come in my chat, and I was like, oh, perfect, you know?
Yeah, and she's
But she
nice
said
for the
no, she's
cooking.
not looking, she doesn't want anything.
No,
to
I
do
know.
with us.
She's
Kesh
closed
went
for
on.
business. That's what I've
Kesh
heard her
went on
say
their
before.
panel. Kesh was talking to them on their panel, didn't you? You went over and we were listening.
Yeah, I did it for a couple at work when I was bored.
It was
She's gonna
funny.
find her a Pakistani man, like
Yes,
Natasha Cooper.
like Natasha.
Oh, he only wants a green
Sweet
card.
cheeks.
Let's just be.
I told Natasha
For
Cooper I
real.
was going to take Sweet Cheeks from her.
I was gonna take him, but like,
I'm not looking to finance a man. Sorry.
yeah,
She's like, he would never be with someone like you. I'm like, oh, yeah, because his standards are really high.
that's very
Is he a
rude.
real
Yeah.
person or is he a
That's quite
scammer?
rude.
Because of competition.
Has she
Yeah,
ever
I don't
met
know.
him?
I think he wants a green card, guys. I mean, I'm not being.
He
He does.
does.
Yeah. Has she
I'm
ever
not-
met him in person?
No.
I doubt it. Not if he's in Pakistan. No.
Oh.
Are we talking about Natasha Cooper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peach of the
Cooper.
heart. I mean, yeah. Sorry, it's habit. She's not a nice person. So,
Oh, she's awful.
so I don't
Hey,
feel
everyone.
I
bad.
forget she still exists. I don't
So,
watch
you
her.
know who Toxicity is social media is, right, Starlight? I think you
Yes,
introduced
I've
me
known
to
who they
her.
are for a while.
Oh,
I
look at
don't
the
know
media
them,
chat.
but
So I guess
they come.
Toxicity found a picture of Natasha Cooper in a swimsuit,
Oh,
What?
recent?
Wait,
Recent?
what?
What?
and
Recent?
I'm not sure. I couldn't really follow Natasha Cooper, but I'm kind of like I think she was trying to say that like Sweet Cheeks saw the picture,
And he threw up.
Shut up.
and she's like she's like, you know, like it saying how she's gonna be relentless and like go after Toxicity for like all the trolling that she's been going through, and what's the word that she used? She said,
She's been exposing Natasha for years, and she's
Well,
good at it.
you all have a good day, but my mom's in pain. I gotta go
Bye.
give her some
Oh,
pain
Oh, I'm
meds.
sorry,
sorry.
Dreamer. Yeah, go take care of your mommy.
Yeah, go and take care of your
thanks for
mom.
coming up.
Say hi to Bones, not that Bone. Never mind.
Ay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I have to mute. Oh,
It's my own dance floor.
Now the toxicity
better not kill
page
the groove,
exposes
DJ. Gonna burn this guy.
Natasha.
What?
Toxicity page exposes Natasha.
Yeah. So
That's fun to
Natasha went
chat.
on live, and the whole live was like dedicated to just screaming at toxicity.
What else is new?
And yeah, Crystal, if you want to come up, um, I forgot what she was saying, but she said that she was gonna like just basically like find out everything she can about toxicity and go after her pages.
Oh, you got her. Okay. Hi, Crystal.
Hey
Okay,
guys,
bye. I don't know what you guys. I just came in, so I don't want to interrupt what you were talking about. To jump in, so I can wait or something.
Was this when Natasha was like maybe younger and a bit more trim? I don't know how else to put it.
I
Oh,
know she allegedly had weight loss surgery like
Yeah, no, she was not.
3 years ago, 4 years ago.
oh, really?
Allegedly, people are saying that she didn't.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
haven't
what's up,
seen this
Crystal? We're
picture
not
yet, or
talking about
her recent
anything.
picture.
I
Where's
No,
this
thought
picture?
I've just seen a lot of what's going on with. Thank you guys so much for defending me and your live. Duh, it's a lot.
With with Janelle.
Yeah, I mean,
Janelle.
I try to ignore this, but like they're trying to contact my family. They're getting FOIAs. They're
I know,
like,
I saw
oh,
that.
for
That's why I
God.
got really mad.
and like I try to ignore the more I ignore, the worse it gets. And like I don't care what they say about me. Call me whatever. But like you're saying things about my family that are just not true, and I don't know. I honestly, I don't know how to handle this. Like the more everybody says ignore, and I try. I try very hard to ignore. But I don't know anyone on here who would ignore the things she says about me or my family. I just I just wanted to say thank you for defending me.
Mhm.
I don't. I hate this. I hate the drama. I don't want to be dragging this out or anything, but they will not stop.
That's okay. People already think I love the drama, so I'll just defend you and
like she can hold a six
do
hour
what I do.
live, and if I make one comment, she makes a video saying, "I'm calling the cops on you. You're harassing me." Like what? Like if I even respond, she's literally calling the cops in my town on me, saying I'm harassing her. So I'm trying to stay silent, but I do appreciate everybody who stands up for me. And
You need to get like a victim's advocate or something.
I don't know. It's like I'm not trying to drag them. Have I said anything personal about them ever? No. Like I said, how I felt they treated me on the trip, which was I felt like they treated me like they were there for content and I was just an extra. And they
And that's
like
what it
that's how
seemed
I
like to
felt.
me.
That's how I felt, and that's all I've said. I've not came for their personal life. Their chill. She's coming for my whole life. Like my childhood, saying my dad has they pet my sister out. Like, are you kidding me? Like the thing she is saying is very hard to ignore, and I'm trying to because if I don't, I get the cops called on me because I'm harassing. But I just want to say,
What? No, wait. How, so who's doing this? Sorry.
Sweetest honey and Janelle.
and
Oh, they're lunatics.
Yeah.
it's just getting to a point where it's getting hard to ignore, but I also don't know what to do. Like
Don't
Can't
just
you
don't.
go after them for harassing you?
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
I've
Because
never
when you,
tried because I feel silly calling the cops and say somebody on TikTok is harassing me. That feels silly to me, especially with
no,
No,
after everything
but
goes.
you need what?
well, not if they're actually trying to like FOIA your information to
Hmm.
cause you
And
alarm
look,
and distress.
I get that my family's case was very public, and it was not an easy case. Like if there were moments I was like, he's going to get away with this because it was so confusing at times if you were a stranger. But like my nephew did this. I sat through the whole trial, and I don't care what they say, they did not. Like they did not. and I can prove that, but I don't feel like it. Like, I don't feel like I should have to, but
No, you shouldn't have to prove
Exactly,
anything to
Rebecca.
anybody. Like, just what you should do, just don't respond, don't
But make
interact.
sure you document.
I've been trying that. It's so hard. Like,
I
they get worse.
know.
Now they're saying that I swayed the jury against my nephew Jordan because I made so many TikTok videos, and that swayed the jury in my small hometown. So they automatically
Uh,
thought he was guilty, and that's my fault that he got sentenced to life. So now, you know what she's doing? She's trying to contact my sister and raise money for a lawyer to free Jordan, the nephew who took a freaking screwdriver to my mom's throat, and I hammered both her, and his brother. So yeah, it's really hard to ignore.
I understand. Well, I mean, I can't imagine, but I
Hate
can.
bonding. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I don't know why they're doing that to you, but just try. Honestly, I know how difficult it is.
I
Try
know
and
I have
ignore
been
them.
like I
'Cause
know I'm on a panel now, and they say I've been grifting off my family for years. When have I ever asked any of you guys for money for this? Like, when? Like, I don't
look,
get on panels and get gifts. Like, she says I've been grifting on her family for years, and then now she's trying to grift off of us. That sympathy didn't work, so now she's going, poor Crystal. Now they're after me. Like, that's not what's happening.
I
Like,
would look at the end of the day, though, right? Like, you know, it's not true. You know the truth.
No,
Everybody,
it's not true because I've asked Crystal, how can I help? What does she
yeah,
need? And she said nothing, just support.
and
yeah,
everybody
that's why I
knows.
came here and to spread awareness because this happened. Like, I feel for my nephew Jordan. I loved him. She acts like I'm callous, and I'm just like, yeah, he got life. Like, I loved him too. He sacrificed his life, but he took two innocent people. Like, it's a fucked up situation in my head when it's all your family. It's
Yeah, of
not
course it
easy.
is. Of
And
course.
I remember, Crystal, I
Look,
remember you talking about it and explaining how hard it was because it was your family and, it both are true at the same time.
but you
And
will
she's
get.
saying I lied to the whole community, saying that it was cut and dry. My nephew, like I always said, that my nephew's defense was that my dad did it. I have
Dare
always
they?
said that.
I mean, really? Like, how dare they? I don't want to make this about me because everybody claims I make it about me. But today I had a
Stop
memory.
being about you, Nicole. I'm only joking.
What, sweetheart?
Nothing. I said stop being
No.
about you, Nicole. I'm
No,
only joking.
it was a memory where, I recorded it and I said, wow, why would some guy pay for crusty old women to get a tattoo? That was it. That was it. That was it. They then used my husband's name and used him to say, Nicole, this is my husband's name. I'm disappointed in you. How dare you? I mean, why? And then they brought up things like, I defaulted on a credit card that I never defaulted on. That was probably his daughter. And then you were making minimum wage at Victoria's Secret. Yeah, when I was 19, before I met my husband. I mean, it's weird. They
Yeah, and
went into my background.
one
Go
thing
ahead.
they're saying is while they were at court with me, they said Crystal ran off crying at one point. She like a lunatic, and we had to race off chasing her.
What?
Excuse me. It is the first day of my mom and nephew's murder trial. I had just talked to my 80-year-old grandmother, my
Oh,
mom's
baby.
mom, who was not doing well, and I need a fucking minute. I didn't ask them to run down the street chasing me. I just walked off, trying to get a moment to myself because it was a fucking lot. I had these two strangers there interviewing my whole family, asking my sister, "Oh, how do you feel that your son unalived your other son?" Like, it was a fucking lot. I needed a minute. Trying to get press passes so that they could record. Like, it was a fucking lot. So yeah, there was one point I fucking ran off like a crazy person to get a
Yeah.
minute
Well,
to
you
myself.
deserve. Yeah. I mean, that's
And they
that's
were like, "Kid, I
understandable.
got that." And there's another point where in the trial, I almost did get kicked out because you're not allowed to cry in front of the jury. And they showed crime scene photos of my
What?
mom and Jesse laying behind the house, and my mom had a shoe print on her back. My 7-year-old nephew had hammer holes in the back of his head, and I
Oh my
cried.
God.
And she's like, she wasn't crying like a normal person. She was crying like a drugged out freak. Like, what? Like, How would you cry during that? Like, I'm sorry. Like, the things they are saying is so hard to ignore, but
Babe, so wait, who's saying this?
sweet as
The
honey and Janelle, like,
Oh, for Christ's
What would
sake.
they expect? Oh, and then I remember, you know what? I remember them saying, "Oh, and she didn't live that far from."
yeah, and the thing I
That
said
was
was,
insane because you want to be close to it.
no, and like the town, like I moved about an hour and a half away from where my parents live. That's where I said that's different than where the trial was, which is about 40 minutes away if
Yeah,
you want to be like just split hairs, I guess. They were like, she said they live 2 hours away. Well, there's different levels of where my family lives. That's what I was
yeah,
saying.
but
Like,
who would want to stay? Like, if I had a choice to stay, I mean, if I wanted, if it was something so important to me about my family, and I think everyone else would feel the same way. Like, if you could stay without having to travel back and forth, because what,
yeah,
forty
that's what
five
it was.
minutes to
I
now,
didn't
that's
beg they did.
2 hours a
I
day.
I could have drove that. I didn't beg them to come. They were so like working. They bought the plane tickets before I even I could prove that, but I don't feel like it. But
But honey,
they're acting like I begged them to come. Like I wouldn't be able to go to the trial if they didn't come. Is what they're saying. Like
That,
that's
but
yeah,
not
you're
what
that's
I
what
said.
she
safe,
would.
right?
Yeah,
You're safe. You're okay, right?
they're
Uh,
nuts.
Are you, honey? Crystal?
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm safe,
Okay,
of course.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Well, because if you
This
need
is
any
driving me a
support,
little. This is
first let
driving
me
me a little
apologize. I
crazy.
didn't know what was talking about, and I came in and started talking about my own shit. I am
Well,
so
I try
sorry. I
not
am
to
so
get up
sorry.
here and talk about this because that's what she wants. She wants me to
Yes.
talk about it. They want my attention, and I try not to do it. But then every time I ignore it, they
What?
just keep saying crazier shit.
Well,
And
no,
it,
you should talk about it. Honestly, you should talk about it because we need to know.
Yeah.
So,
They made
like,
it look like they were going on like a girls trip and
oh
like
yeah,
and then when I realized what it was, I was like I would have been like, "Oh, yeah, like that was totally different." And of
horrible.
course like you would like what she I just remember her
and
you needed to leave to get to the court or something and they
no,
made it all about
let me
them.
tell you what that was on the. Okay, so court was Monday through Friday. That's how long the trial lasted. And on Monday they went. They were fucking interrogating my family. It was horrible. On Tuesday they slept in. I have a message. They can say all they want that they didn't say that they said my sister couldn't come get me because Sweet as Honey was afraid she would murder her. And I have a message to prove that. She's denying that now. But so I walked to a store so my sister could come and get me and take me to court that day. Wednesday they had their friend come. They didn't come that whole day. And on Thursday was when my nephew Jordan testified. And when my nephew Jordan testified, like the day before we had heard my dad testify, and then that day we heard Jordan testify, and his testimony was like, yeah, I admitted I did it, but I lied. Yeah, I admitted I knew how many times I hit him in the back of the head, but I lied. And I was like, I got into the car and I was like, he did, like, this has got to seal it because, like, it's obvious he did it. And they were like, no, that's not what we see. We watched it on YouTube and we see a traumatized boy. Like, are you kidding me? And then we got to the house and she called me and Anna was on the phone. She can verify this. Sweet as Honey looked at me and said, "You're being dramatic and a selfish bitch. We came all this way because I was mad about the things they were saying."
Mhm.
I would have been
And
mad
so,
too.
so
Yeah.
that's when Anna got me a hotel and I left. And that's the only time. And I didn't ask her to do that, but that's the only time I've ever took money from anybody on this app. I don't ask for money on here. I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for shit.
It's okay
Like
if you
she keeps
do.
saying.
You know, if you don't have a
Well, no,
support system,
I
it's okay if you
wouldn't. That's
do.
You
not what I
know,
need.
I'm
I needed.
sorry that you had to go through that, and you should never throw any of that stuff in your face. And, like, you didn't have access to everything that they had in court, so I'm sure a lot of things were different to you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why they
Yeah,
have a
I heard
hearing.
things I didn't know, but I also heard things that clarify things for me. Because I'm going to tell you, my family's been very split on this. They have, and I've always admitted that. Like my aunt and my sister think Jordan didn't do it, and then the
Oh,
rest
thank
of my
you.
family knows he did. Like it's been very split. And my aunt would tell me things like, "Wait till you listen to the trial. You'll know that Jordan's innocent because this and this and this. And I learned that no, that's not true. He fucking did it. Like, if you listen to everything, if you just take pieces, like she's saying, oh, her dad had red stuff on him. Okay, yeah, if you listen to the whole trial, he had it on the very bottom of his pants where he walked through puddles of, to get look for his phone because my nephew had stolen it. You can't take pieces of something like this and say, oh, I know what happened.
Right. Oh,
Like,
honey.
I've never denied the fact that my dad and my nephew were both there, and that my nephew confessed at first, and that his confession matches the autopsy completely. But then he turned around and blamed my dad. I've always said that. Have I not, Keish? Like, they say I lie about that. She said she acts like it was. I don't know, guys. This is like I thought I would get peace after the trial. I've been waiting on this trial for 4 years. Do you know what that's like? When your family is split, you don't know, you're hearing different things. You don't know what the fuck's what. And you finally get to it, and you finally feel like you have peace and you know what happened. And then these bitches come in like, no, that's not how it happened.
Yeah, they're fucked up.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be ignoring. I
No,
know.
you're good.
No,
Like
it's
everybody tells me, just ignore her. She'll go away.
Well,
Just ignore it.
yeah, but I just enough.
Thanks,
Stop.
Key.
Leave people alone. Leave them. If you want to
Leave
talk
them
about them
alone.
online and their behavior online, that's fine. Stop going into people's personal life.
Yeah, and like,
Stop it.
well, like she's called me a
Stop it.
rackhead and said I do drink too much. I did drink there. I drank on the trip.
That's
Okay,
your
so
business,
fucking
girlie.
sue me.
That's your business.
I'm saying
That's
I
nobody
don't care
else's
if you talk
business.
about that kind of stuff. I don't care about that. But you're talking about my family. You're saying things that didn't happen.
Right.
Like
Right.
I just
And
wanted peace after this trial. Like I thought I would finally have peace and like a moment of because when something like this
Don't let
happens, yeah,
them take your peace from you.
they were took 4 years ago, but that 4 years I
I
couldn't
mean,
really grieve because
who
this
really
trial was
listens?
in the background. This trial was happening, and I thought when this trial happened, they could finally rest in peace. I could finally have closure, and this is just fucking ruining that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, their opinion does not fucking matter, Crystal. Like, they're fucking
no.
nobodies. Who gives a fuck what they
Right.
say and think? Let them just fucking hang out in their little bubble and talk smack. If that's, like, you just gotta like tell yourself that
I know.
you have gone through a lot and it is time for closure and just focus on that.
I try, and most days I do okay about ignoring it, but then she does a freaking live like that, or you know, like
People are gonna, you know, find any reason, like, she's gonna find any reason to capitalize off of your family
Your
and the
trauma
crime.
and your
And yeah, but
it's
that doesn't.
disgusting.
It is
Disgusting.
disgusting, but that shouldn't like stop you from feeling peace because it is over. The trial is over. You know, your family was able to get closure, or like,
Closure and justice.
and justice. Yes. Oh, where'd she go?
Oh. I don't know. I feel terrible. I came in. I didn't know. I didn't know she was talking. I just came in and started talking about myself like an asshole. I am so sorry.
I was
Yeah,
just
well,
trying to.
they're trying to FOIA the documents. They already like put in the paperwork for it.
What state?
It's just
What
wrong
state
because they
is
were
she in?
friends.
What, Haiti?
They were friends. So that's what makes it even more fucked up. Like, how do you do that to someone that you
Right.
called your friend?
What state does she live in? And the
Oh,
other
I
thing,
don't know.
Crystal, what state are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in Tennessee, and they're acting like it's some big conspiracy that they're getting trouble getting the
No,
documents. My nephew just went to trial. He has appealed. We couldn't even get Gypsy shit until that. But she's acting like, oh, it's her corrupt town. Crystal's holding up for getting the documents. No, that's how the law works. You can't get that shit until he has exhausted his appeals.
well,
Like,
Right.
you
Crystal,
dumb
no.
bitches.
The only reason I asked is because I know that like different states, they have different they're nonprofits and they
You.
have counseling and things like that for people of families
Yes.
that for this reason, not them, but to be that like help you work through all this because of it being
Well,
so traumatic.
I wouldn't need that if I didn't have somebody on here every day just,
Oh
like,
no, but I'm just saying they're wonderful because I've seen them present before, and I think that I've seen them present in Tennessee because I was in Nashville twice. I'm gonna reach out to my friend later, and I'm just gonna see if there's something, if there's if I can find like a contact or something for you.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure I do need to work through stuff, and I can't even begin. Like, the things I saw at that trial, guys, like, like the things they're making fun of me for crying when I saw those crime scene photos or stuff like that. Like, it's,
Crystal, fuck them. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
and
Honestly, they
Crystal,
are
you know what?
she
nobodies.
said
They
I
are
acted like a drugged
nobodies.
out lunatic because I cried when in court and they had to pull me out, and they did because apparently you're not allowed to cry in front of the jury
Oh,
and they'll
stop
kick
it.
you out for it.
You
But
know
that's
what? You're
well, they
just
do
stop
that.
it.
I think some of them they
Well,
do that.
yeah, they do that, but she's like, yeah, they had to pull her out. She was a fucking
Oh,
lunatic,
they
drugged
will
out
do
lunatic.
anything. Crystal,
How
they will say
sweet, girl.
anything,
You,
anything. You know, to like
Crystal, you
break
did
you
better.
down when you did nothing wrong. Of course you cried. I would cry. I'd still
Crystal,
be
you're a
crying.
better person than me because if I
Me
was there
too.
and they treated me like that, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'd be scrapping. Like they'd be taking me off to jail because like that's how I am. Like you confront me, like I can be so quiet, but yeah, like you are an amazing person. I probably would have like punched them in the face 5 times over.
Hey, sweet girl. I am so
Sorry,
sorry they're still doing this to you. And that just shows what kind of people they are.
Yep.
trash. Sorry.
It's
I
like
hate
every
this for
time I think it's
you.
over, they start back. Like, and I
Oh
don't
my
make
God, sweetheart.
videos.
I am so sorry.
Like, I
Oh,
don't make
ugh,
videos.
this makes
I
me
don't
mad.
do lives. Like, I don't. All my
You
look on my
mind your
page. All my
business. I know you
like
totally
all
mind
my
your own
look on my page.
business.
All my videos are just trying to spread awareness for what happened to my family, and yes, including Jordan. He lost his life too at 16 because he freaked out and got mad. And I'm never going to sit here and say that my nephew Jordan had a perfect life. He didn't. My sister had to get on the stand and sit there and say all the way she failed him.
Oh,
But
none
my
of us did.
mom and his brother were fucking innocent, and you can't just take two innocent people and that be okay.
You're absolutely right, sweetie. But you've got to stay strong for you and find your inner peace. And I know it's so hard to. You're not going to be able to ignore it. You're gonna have your days, and you're not only shutting this chapter of your life. You're grieving for the first time. So, baby, do never apologize for being you.
No.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now, I'm 4 years clean and sober, and that would have put me way into my addiction. So you are stronger than you know. And the lies they're making up about your family is bogus. You
Yep.
know it. The people that know it, and just
That's
they will show themselves for
Steph,
what they
you're
are.
absolutely right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You're absolutely right. I mean, these are people who are nothing. They are
Yeah.
insignificant. They mean nothing. They're dregs of society, honey. We know you and we love you and we care about you. These people, they don't give a shit. They
And
don't give
look,
a shit. They
I'll
don't
admit
give a
my
shit about
faults.
anybody.
I've
But
had past
we
addictions. I have. And I admit that I
that's
drink
okay.
too much right now. Like, I've admitted
Yeah.
that. I told them that. And they're twisting it now. Like, oh my God.
Oh God, don't tell them anything, honey. Do
Oh,
not
I
tell them
know. Well, I
anything.
did. Like, when we were friends. And now they're using that against me, but they're
Of course they
twisting
are.
it. Like,
You can't let them twist it. It's your story. It's your life. And
Yes.
they play no real part in it. They used you, in my opinion,
Yes.
to they got close to you. I heard your story. You absolutely did tell us that, that your dad was considered at first, and I mean you absolutely did. You made no bones about it. And for them to leech onto you, and that's what they did. They leached onto you to get close to a story, and when they couldn't get deep into that story, they're going to make up their own.
Right.
They're another fancy, and they need to just be what they are. But you cannot let them rock your peace, sweetheart.
No, and
Yeah.
you have so
But
much
even
support
like
here.
my piece is like my lake where I live, and she's like, "Do you know where Crystal lives?" The cop told us is where transients live. That's where
Oh,
all the rug
I
addicts
mean,
do.
who
Like I've lived
cares?
here for 7 years, and I live in a tiny house. I told them that I don't live in a mansion. I never said that, but I live on a beautiful lake. I love it,
Yeah,
and they're
Absolutely.
honey,
and they're like,
you
"That's
live in a
where
Yes,
the
tiny
rug
it's
house
no
on a
one's
addicts
lake?
live."
business. It is no one's business.
No.
No
Yeah,
one's
I
business.
wouldn't care if you lived in a freak park tent. I don't
Look,
care.
like she's not
Yeah,
just
if
coming
you
for
live in
like
a tent, I
she's
wouldn't care.
coming for every part of my life. Like she's saying my husband,
Exactly.
we fought on the phone while they were there because he didn't like I went off a stranger and he's dying and he couldn't go. And he was hateful about it. He gets like I mean, it's a
That's
lot,
your
but he was that abusive. And
relationship.
now they're saying, oh, her husband gave me PTSD because he was yelling at her on the phone. Like he gave
Honey,
her PTSD.
Well, no.
she
Like, I mean,
she thinks Gypsy Rose Blanchard is stalking her. Come on, for now, for serious. I mean, she ain't all there
I know,
either.
I know, I know, and I know that. And most days I can ignore it, but then I hear shit, and it's like
I
All
I'm
mean,
I
getting
know
she
is
a
what
little
they've
thinks
like,
done is truly diabolical. They were your friends that they turned around, like use you for content, and it's just disgusting. And to go after you like that, go get FOIAs
I
and
mean,
something
yeah.
that's so truly painful. I mean, you have all our support. You know, anybody who has eyes just knows this is wrong. This is wrong. You know, my heart goes out to you. You have
I
my
mean,
support, the
yeah.
community support. I mean, girl, you're gonna get through this, girl. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but really.
Don't let it ruin your peace. And
I
don't let it
know.
No.
rock your truth. And don't let it, like I said, she honestly thinks Gypsy Rose Blanchard stalking her and threatened her life. Are you for real? This is the woman that we're talking about?
I think
Oh yeah,
Gypsy
she
would have
said
threatened
she
other
said she
people's
was
lives
lucky to
before
come back
hers.
from my family without
I know.
disappearing.
I
Like
know.
I
What'd
was
she
lucky
say?
She
to make
thought
it back to see my kids.
she thought
Like
Sheena was coming after her. For real. Sheena don't give two hairy hells about
I
that
know.
woman. I mean, come on. I mean, and then for them to keep carrying on, Crystal, that just shows so much more about them.
Maybe she
But
should get a job.
uh, she's a
But she
licensed
literally says I'm
cosmetologist.
harassing her because
Yeah,
I
but she
came in
got
a chat.
fired, I thought. Oh, sorry.
No, she don't want a job. She wants to be a content creator.
Oh my god.
Like
Sorry,
she's made
who?
videos.
I just went to the bathroom. I'm sorry, who?
I just remember her being some weird girl that would like sing and dance with her boobs out. I'm
Who?
conf-
I'm sorry, who? Who?
SAH.
Oh, I don't know that bitch.
You should be very glad. God,
I'm
I wish I
glad.
didn't know
I am
that
very glad. I don't
bitch.
know.
God, I'm so jealous.
I've always said I thought it was what they did to you was wrong. They came down there supposedly as your friends, and I don't care if I disagreed with every single thing that went on. I would still be your friend there to support you.
Look,
Exactly.
And
and I'll admit, I was not myself that week. I had a lot
who
going
wouldn't have
on.
been?
Like, it was not, and I told him that a bunch of times. I was like, look, I know I'm all over the place. I'm crying one minute, I'm laughing one minute, trying to lighten up. It was a
Who
lot. I was all
who
over
would
the
have been
place.
themselves? I don't know
Exactly.
Like,
anybody
Like
that could have
it
went
was
through that.
you're reliving a trauma. Like that's your family.
yeah,
That's
like I'm not gonna ever sit here and say that I didn't drink there or I didn't act a little erratic. I was all over the place.
But
I
baby, it
did ride
doesn't
off
matter. It doesn't matter. That's your life. That's your
mhm.
personal life.
but they're turning
No,
me into like because of that, and like I'm this rugged out mess. Like
Well, I'd have been like, girl, you lucky I didn't unalive you my damn self. I was so crazy that week.
Beth, I said
I
that
just
too.
ran
I'm like,
away.
I would have been arrested for punching somebody in the face like 5 times.
Punching
Especially
someone
like
in
when
the
they
neck.
went the
Yeah.
very first day when they tried to get press passes and then were like interviewing my family, like, and when I told them, and I think this is what made them mad, and this may have been mad at me, but I was like, can you not tell my family you're a TikTok creator that covers Gypsy Rose, please? And the first thing that fucking sweet as honey did with my sister was sit down and say, I have 15,000 followers on TikTok. Do you know who Gypsy Rose is? And have you seen the
Oh
holiness? I'm like,
gosh.
nobody cares about that right now. That's one thing I ask you not to do. The first thing you fucking did. It made
Well,
me look
that
ridiculous.
explains exactly why they were there. They weren't there for you because if they did do that, I
Like, that
mean,
was
they might
humiliating,
never even
kind of.
said it.
Like, I'm pretty sure they walked in the courthouse trying to get press passes and probably said, we're on TikTok. We cover true crime. I need a press pass. I'm pretty sure they did that. My uncle's a cop there. That was humiliating.
Oh gosh.
Like, so I was already stressed from the very first day.
And they don't
Like,
understand how small towns, like with small towns, like how they operate and how people know people and yeah, like it's a
yeah, and
whole other dynamic than
every
a big
store, like,
city.
would you feel very, I get I come from a small town, but would you feel very comfortable if in your small town you invite people over and the whole time, oh my God, this place is so tiny and small and everybody's corrupt and every store we went to, Sweet as Honey said, I'm not from here, I'm from Arizona. Like, okay, nobody gives a fuck, Sweet as Honey. That you're,
They probably knew that as soon as she walked in. Honey, we know
like,
you don't fit in
they made
here.
it like they made it clear from the start. They both kept saying we're just from big cities. We're not used to this. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not from a big city. I can't help where I grew up, but I kind of love my small town.
I
Like,
love small towns.
but
You
like
did
it was.
nothing wrong. You were yourself. You were dealing with real shit. Like this isn't like discussing something on TikTok or whatever, or like going over a case. Like this was your real life. This is your real family. Like
You know,
that's absurd.
I'll tell you, American Honey, how I ended up being friends with Sweetest Honey. When that shit happened with her brother, I was livid because I've been dealing like this was right around the time in the midst of after my mom's stuff. So I was like, how could people do that? I took up for her. I lost friends over that. Like that's how like I connected with her over that, the shit with her brother. And for her to do this actually makes it even worse to me. Like no, and I wouldn't ask anybody to. I wouldn't ask anybody to. Like
Yeah.
I try, and most days I really do okay. Like I don't get on panels and
Great
talk about
advice,
this every
Steph.
day.
Great advice.
Like I don't get on panels and talk about this every day. I don't do videos. I don't make my own lives about this. But sometimes it's really hard to ignore. And which I know that's what I should do. I know I shouldn't even be doing this right now because that's just going to fuel her. She's probably going to make a whole live on everything I said here. But
Of course. But you're not doing anything wrong. And I'm really glad you're here and, airing it out and being with sympathetic people because we hear you. We hear you.
I'm not asking anybody that's friends with her to not be friends with her. Go watch her crazy ass if you want to. Just leave me
Oh,
alone. Like
yeah,
like
don't worry about that.
I'm saying like I just leave me alone. Let me have a
Yeah,
minute of
yeah.
peace. Like the second I came back from this trial, it's been this every fucking day. Like give me a fucking
Sorry.
second. Sorry, I'm cussing.
Oh no,
I need to
no. I
stop.
keep saying bazinga.
Hello?
I'm just saying, give me a moment of peace at least. Like she's acting like I did this. She's pretty much acting like I did this, or like I railroaded my nephew, or I don't know. I'm
Well, I
just
just wanted to
Bottom
come up and
line,
tell
it's
you.
none of their business. It is your life. And
Right.
that's
I'm gonna drop down. I just wanted to come up here and tell you that I got your back, girl. And
thank you, Steph. I love
you
you. Thank you.
yeah,
And
Steph's the
hey,
best.
tell them
Nice
I never
Steph.
asked you for money, please.
no,
Or well,
no.
like
Keish and I offered on the same live. I think Keish, weren't we on the
I
same
mean, that's
live?
another thing get me. She's like, Crystal out here grifting over sympathy for her family. I
We
never
are
asked for
No,
not.
anything.
no.
Like,
Keish and
I
I
never
You
even come
offered.
haven't.
on
I haven't
panels.
seen one thing.
Yeah, Keish and I offered to send her money, and she said no. All I need is prayer. So
Yeah, that's like, I never. I mean, yeah, did I accept Anna's money when I was going crazy with Sweet as Honey and they offered me that motel room across from the courthouse so I could just finish that out without them? Yes, I did. Okay? Sue me, I guess. But I didn't, like, beg for it. I didn't.
It's okay. I mean,
No,
yeah.
we would have all
No,
done the
no
same
one's.
thing. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be around toxic people.
yeah, we'd have sent you money. I
Yeah.
mean, Keish and I offered,
But, like, I
and
didn't come on here and do, like, GoFundMe. Like, she's acting like this has been, like, just drifting off this tragedy of, like, losing my mother and 7-year-old nephew and my other nephew all at once. And not even that, I didn't just lose them. Like, my relationship with my sister will never be the same. Either of them.
Same
Like,
girl. No, you're good. You're good. You don't have to explain. You
it's
really
changed
don't.
my whole family. Like, my mom was my home, and I don't have that to go back to anymore. You know, like,
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh
I
my god.
understand that, believe me.
My mom is my home too, and
that's like when I
baby.
got divorced, that's who I ran to. Like, just
Yeah.
10 years before, like, and I don't have that now. And yeah, I still have my dad, and I
Oh.
love my dad, but my mom was my home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my god, you're gonna
Your
make me
mom,
cry.
no
You're
matter
gonna
what
make me
you do,
cry.
your mom always loves you unconditionally.
And the shit she's talking about my dad, calling him a crappy parent, she's also saying about my
What?
mother.
Wait,
Like, no,
what?
she's saying my dad essayed me as a kid, or my pimped my sister out. She's saying I said there was abuse in the house,
Oh, I
and
thought
like
her sister said you said it. I mean, I thought
Oh
no,
you
no,
said
that's not okay.
your
That is
sister
not okay
said
with
it.
me.
no. What
No.
had happened was my aunt, who didn't even grow up with me, made this crazy accusation about my dad pimping out my sister, and I made a recording of her saying that so I could send it to my sister. And my dumbass sent it to my friends to say, "Look what she is saying." But I also have, right after I sent them, my sister saying that didn't happen. So now she's like, "Oh, see, her aunt said her dad essayed her sister." I don't know. She's putting out a lot, and some shit I did say to her, but she's leaving out the parts where I said that didn't happen, just because it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. I don't even know where to start with her.
well, I got your back. Anything else, you just let me
I know.
know. I
I'm gonna
mean,
get out. I'm
you
gonna
do
get
Same
off
girl.
here.
you
I
I
do
mean,
really
Keish,
probably
girl.
shouldn't be doing
this
this.
is no one's business but your own,
Thanks
Yeah.
for letting me up, Keish.
especially.
I'm gonna get off here. I probably shouldn't be doing
No
this, and I
problem.
try not to, but I've just been hearing stuff, and
Well,
ugh.
yeah, you need to get it out, but honey, again, this is no one's business but your own, and I'm really annoyed that people went into your personal life and found this stuff out. It's
And the
not.
thing
It's not
about
okay.
her trying to get my FOIAs is because you can
Oh,
ask Wicked. Like, the fear I've had since this case was that, like, somebody would pull, like, a Natasha Cooper and put crime scene photos of, like, my nephew, or things like that, like, when that happened. So I've been worried about that. And she was like, oh, at the time when she was my friend, both of them,
yeah.
Sweet as Honey and Janelle, were like, oh, we would never let that happen. We got you, girl. We would never let anybody do that. And now they're the fucking ones trying to do it.
Right. 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 Right.
But
Oh,
okay,
girl, I am
I'll
so
just take it.
sorry. I'm really sorry. I am so sorry, and you know, here you have support. I mean,
I appreciate that. And
yeah,
like, look,
absolutely.
I don't want anybody to, like, get shit for going after them or doing it. Like, I'm
No, I
not
understand.
asking for people to go after them. I just want to be left alone. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. That's all
They
I
should.
ask.
I
I'm
mean, I
not.
know. I'm sorry.
Like,
I am
I
so
don't do
sorry. I'm
anything. I don't
disgusted.
make lives and talk about this
Right?
endlessly.
No, you don't do anything
Like, if you
wrong.
ever heard me saying anything, hardly. I mean, yeah, when it first happened, I went on a couple panels and did like this and kind of vented for
Big
maybe five
deal.
minutes. Like,
We all
maybe
do.
5 minutes. I vented about it. And they're like, she won't stop. What do I do? Like, you're everywhere doing this.
Yeah.
But I
No, we
make it
got
off
your
here.
back.
I appreciate it. I just want to say, I only meant to come on and thank everybody for defending me. And I'm sorry people get shit for it, for defending me, but
Oh,
I
nope.
appreciate
Don't
it. But
apologize.
I get shit for less, so it's all good.
I know. No,
I
Crystal, you're good. I am just so sorry
appreciate it.
this is happening to you, and you have a safe space here.
I appreciate that. I've actually been trying to just like be lighter and go to my lake and try to find peace. And I hate drama. I hate this. I don't want to be
Yeah,
fighting
isn't
with
it
them. I don't want
stupid?
to.
Yeah.
I
Go
don't
take
want to be
some
fighting
nice
with them.
deep breaths.
Crystal, I have a question. How do you get a
Like,
little? How do you get a little house on a lake?
oh, I love it. It's so good. I'll show you. It's
Like, I
Sounds
I don't know.
amazing.
I know.
Oh wait, can I turn on a picture
Yes.
or
Can you?
okay?
I
Hold
don't
Yes,
know
on.
if you can
please.
on here, but
Oh, okay. Well, I
Does
would try.
Keish
Well,
have
go to
it
my
set up
page.
that you could?
I show my lake and stuff all the time. That's okay.
No,
But
not on
it's
this
so beautiful.
format.
yeah, I had a big
Okay.
house
No, that's
on
okay.
an ocean, and it was a pain in the ass. So I wanted, like, I would love a
No, it's just me, my man, and my dog in a one-bedroom tiny house that she pretty much calls a crack house. But we have a beautiful lake view. You can go to my page. I show my lake all the time.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
this is what I
er,
need. I'll trade my
yeah,
camper. My camp.
yeah, yeah. It's my piece. And then she goes on and makes fun of me for it. They came at like 4 in the morning and they wouldn't even stay because it deflated on them, so they wouldn't even stay, and they wouldn't even stay till the daylight to see my lake or anything. It was.
Well,
And
that
they're
just
like, all
that.
she had was a crappy air mattress and it deflated.
Maybe
Sorry,
because
I fucking warned them I lived in a tiny house. Like, I warned them before they came. Like, I never lied. I never said I live in a big mansion. Ever.
I want to get a jet ski, but I need to find a lake.
That's a thank you. I love all you guys. He's like, get in the house. I'm standing outside on the lake. I love you guys, though. Thank you guys so much. Just for everything.
Of course. Of course. Anytime. And yeah, I definitely want to see pictures of your home. Oh my God. I
Oh my
would
god,
love,
yeah.
I had a big house on a big ocean and it was a pain in the ass. I would love to have like a little house on a lake. I would love that. That's a dream to me.
I grew up on the river and I loved it so much. And we sold my grandparents' property when my grandparents passed away.
Yeah.
And it was like right before COVID, so we didn't get that much for it. But I don't know because
Who
people are like,
cares? It's
no, but
so
here's the thing: when we
peaceful
were
and
selling
wonderful.
it, like I wish I was in a better. Well, you know how when things happen, like you're not
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
good
yes,
state.
yes, of course.
And I wish that I looked into it, that I would have been able to buy the property because we sold it. And when I called because my aunt and
Well,
I
I'm
were
sorry,
having
Lenny, where was it? Where was it?
it was in Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania, on the Susquehanna
Okay.
River. I'll
Oh,
post
okay.
pictures of it one of these days. And I always forget. Like I'm like, oh, I'll post a video or whatever, and I never do. But now that I don't have it, because I mean, I've had it for like 50, 40 years,
Yeah.
45, 50 years, and I always took it for granted. And I had like camp outs, and I invited, like when I explored, like I had over like 100 people camping out on my grandparents' property. They didn't even know. Like my grandfather had no idea because it was just crazy because they were gone during the day. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I owned a property on Martha's Vineyard and I to this day like regret selling it. I mean, it was
yeah,
just too it was the offer was too good, but oh my God, I loved it there so much. Honey
but
flew.
but now I'm trying to find like
Hey.
just like I bought a camper. Well,
Yeah, that's right.
my aunt lived on the river and she was supposed to split like she owns 7 camping spots or something. Her and her ex-husband, he had some and then he died, so she got them. But then when she sold her property, she was supposed to, well, she was gonna like sell them outright, and I was gonna buy 3 of them. And then she ended up having them deeded into the property as the total property and not as the lots for the camping, which is right next door. So I kind of got screwed out of it. But now they just have the same place. They have a lot for sale. They want $99,000 for it.
99,000 for a lot
For a lot
in Pennsylvania.
Next to a it's next to a what do you call it? It's like for the river, like what are they called? The docks or whatever, where you the river, I forget what they're called. Where, like you put the boat launch. It's near a boat launch, right? So I know I have a friend that a girl I went to high school with, she's been posting pictures, and I'm like, I know where that is on the river because I grew up there and I kayak it. And I just asked her the other day, I'm like, I don't mean to be, I said, I'm not being like nosy. I said, but I'm just wondering, like, how did you get your property and how much did you pay for it? She paid $6,000, and I'm like, this is what I want, and I cannot find anything. Like the amounts that, like, I don't know, like everything is just so expensive. Like, and it just makes me so sad because I always grew up on the river. I could, like, if I wanted to go kayaking, if I wanted to go boating, if I just, like, wanted to have a camp, I could do it. And now it's like I feel like I lost part of myself, if that makes sense. But I keep trying to find land and I can't. So, I don't know. And I'm sorry, but I'm getting so emotional. But when she was saying about, like, not having her mom and stuff, like, no, I'm really...
Well, I feel that. You feel like you lost a part of yourself. I mean, it wasn't just land. That was, like, part of your soul.
No, and I miss my grandparents. I'm just, like, I was having a hard day earlier, and now I'm just a mess. So I'm sorry. I don't ever get like this, but yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't mean to get emotional and make anything about myself, but...
Love you, Lenny. I'm sorry.
Guys, now I want to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go hang out in my camper. My bitch barn. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Wendy. Sorry, I was doing something.
No, I just don't get it. I just had a whole thing with my husband about, like, not having my grandparents and my family, and it sucks being an only child, and...
Oh, I know, honey, I'm the same way.
And he has his family, and I just feel left out.
Well, you know what? DM me, and I'll help, because I understand.
No, it just sucks being... It does it. Like, everybody's like,
you feel alone.
Yeah.
I got you, girl.
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't know. I'm just
sorry. Oh, Lenny. Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
But what?
You don't have to go. You can hang out here. You don't have to feel alone, girl.
What's wrong, Lenny?
Yeah, and then that's, like, I think that's why I get so, like, with the Gypsy Rose case, is, like, her mother was so good to her.
Right. Is your mom still alive?
No, she passed away. No, that's why she passed away when she was 49.
Oh my God. I'm
then
so
my
sorry.
uncle passed away, and
who you were close to?
Why? He lived with my grandparents, but he treated us really well. Like, he never got married or anything, but he took care of my grandparents. So then when my grandparents, after my mom died, like, I've always been close with my grandma, like, always. And, like, I'd go to Canada, and, like, like I'd sleep in her, like even if I went with my husband, I'd be like, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
with
I
my
sleep with
grandma.
a Grammy.
And
Yeah.
my grandmother would like tell me stories and like all this stuff like
She
about,
sounds wonderful.
oh, it was like I had really, I mean, my parents, we all have screwed up childhoods,
Sure,
but
sure. There's all stuff, but your grandma
yeah,
sounded like an
yeah.
amazing
And then I
woman.
remember, yeah, and then I remember I had to have surgery. I had to have a hysterectomy because they found cancer, but I'm okay. It's all right. It was a big. And
Don't
she came and
apologize.
stayed with me for the week, and it was like one of the best weeks I ever had. And then my uncle passed away, and we all got money. And like left money, and my grandmother wanted like this new furniture, and she's always wanted it. And I remember her getting the furniture, and then she fell down the steps, and so I think this money is jinxed. But anyway,
Oh,
like
dear.
it's just this whole thing. But then she was in a coma, and I was like in the hospital with her, and I'm like, you can't pass away, and they had QVC on. So then like everybody in my family got one of these stupid, I didn't get one at the time because I don't think I was with Billy. I think I lived by myself, and everybody got like the Kenmore or whatever they are, the mixers. And I said, I said to my grandmother, I said, I'm buying this right now, but if you live, you're paying for half. And I remember, and then she came home, and
she did.
yeah, she came home, and then she was around for a while, but then she'd fall, and because after you fall once, but she was there, and I'm very grateful she didn't pass away then.
Right.
And she passed away when she did. And then my grandfather, yeah, she passed away. Thank God. Yeah, she came home and she passed away. Then my grandfather, I think he lived for another 2 years, and then his dog passed away, and then he passed away later.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot.
Lenny,
But
I
that's
am so sorry to hear that
my whole
story.
life I went on vacations, and then when I got older I would still go on vacations with them because they were older. They drive up to Canada, and like I take my husband up, and then when he didn't have a stupid passport, like I took his cousin's wife, and we'd go up like it was just, and now they're all gone.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It sounded like you had amazing grandparents,
Oh,
and
they were,
you
but
you
they're, I
had
mean,
that experience,
yeah, but
and
it wasn't. I mean, we all have, like, it sounds good, and I have good memories, but I also have like
yeah,
trauma too.
of course you do, and that's valid,
Yeah,
and you're allowed to feel that way.
yeah. I'm sorry, but I know.
No,
Like,
don't be stop it. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
I know.
We're here for you.
But like, my mom died how many years ago? Like,
I don't.
Billy.
What you're
He's not able
talking
to.
about is very relatable for all of us. You have nothing to be
Mhm.
sorry about.
Thank you, honey.
It's like it's very common that the things that brought us so much joy also bring us much pain that they're gone. But you know what? You can cherish those memories, and it's what you're feeling is perfectly normal. It's just all hitting you at once right now.
Yeah.
And we are glad to be here for you. Whatever we can do to make you feel better, even if it's just to let it out, girl. Let it out. We don't mind.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, honey put it perfectly. That's
And you know what? Like, people don't understand. You know what it is, and some
grief
people
is
don't
messed up.
understand. Like,
Grief never leaves you.
yeah,
It's every emotion at the same time. It's
yeah.
and I understand that, and
And
I
I'm not
want
saying,
you.
like, I mean, my mom had me young. Like, we used to fight like cats and dogs. So my grandmother was always more like my mom, but
Yep.
my mom was always the one that, like, she was my best friend. She knew everything. Like, I can tell her anything. I could do the worst things. Like, I would do stupid shit, and she'd be backing me. Like, she was my ride or die.
That's so great, Lenny. You were very blessed to have that, and I am so sorry that they're no longer here
Yeah.
for you. But you have people. You do. You have a support system.
Yeah. But you know what? Like, I heard this saying once, like, you're supposed to teach your children how to be an adult and live on their own,
Yes.
or like live without them. And I guess I wasn't raised. I don't know. Like, I guess I never learned that.
Honey, when both my parents are alive, and when they pass away, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
But I have to be strong. I have to know that my parents wouldn't want me to shrivel away, and
Yeah.
oh God, honey, I am just so sorry. This is, oh gosh, it's so sorry.
And then like
I
I
hate
see
hearing
people
this. I hate
fighting
hearing
with.
this, but you also are a very strong, lovely person, and you live a
Yeah.
great life. You have
Yeah.
fun in your life, and that's what you should do. That's what your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, they would all want you to be doing what you're doing, which is having a blast.
Yeah.
in your life. Yeah.
You know,
You have such a
sometimes
good
they tell
time.
you like when you're missing people, sometimes we can write them letters, We like
Yeah.
just like what would you like to say to them, And it's not silly. It's not silly. Like
No, honey, I
sometimes
do
we
that
have
too. I do that
Yeah.
too.
there's sometimes things that we can do, like little gestures like that. They're not silly, because sometimes there's things that are unsaid or things that we wish we could tell
Yeah.
them. And I think that those messages do reach them, up in heaven. I do. I really do.
Yeah. But like my life wasn't perfect. Like I had a stepfather that I didn't get along with, and stuff like that, and like it's just weird. Like there's just like that way, and like my dad, but it's just and sometimes like when people have brothers and sisters that they fight with, like
Mhm.
and it's stupid stuff that they're mad at each other for. Like it
Oh
really,
yeah, I know that about my stepchildren.
yeah,
I know talk. Yep.
yeah. Like I always wish I had a brother or sister. Like my one,
Well, honey, I'm the same way because
yeah,
my parents tried for years to have me, and they finally had me after 5 years, and then they couldn't do it after. But there's no guarantee. There is no
yeah,
guarantee that your sibling is going to be
true,
fine. That's what my therapist always said. He's like, I see so many people who have so many problems with their siblings,
yeah,
and it's a real source of pain. So yeah, would it be cool to have a sibling? I have cousins who are like siblings to me, but at the same time, you don't know. You can't go there. You can't say like, oh, if I had a sibling, it would be so much better.
yeah,
They might be a jerk.
yeah,
My dad as a brother is a jerk. So
yeah.
but you have us, and you have
I
you
love
have
you guys.
yes.
I always tell you guys like the funny stories, like of my I tell the funny parts of my trauma, but I that's like I don't know.
You have four sisters, and it's difficult to. Oh yeah, I have
Yeah,
cousins who are all four sisters, and oh god, it's never good. It's never. Yeah, I know. I know.
oh well. Sorry that but
Lenny, no, do not be sorry.
it's
Do
good
not
to
be
know though
sorry.
that I'm not like the only one because I'm like what I sometimes I think I should be over this already.
No, oh, girl, you're never over it.
No,
You're
no,
never over it.
and
Grieving
I
is a
always say
process.
yeah, and then I always say like when my mom passed away, it was like there's a before and then there's the
Yes,
after.
yes, the after, the BC and the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my parents go, it will be horrific, but I can't think about that right now. I can't
Yeah.
live there. I have to just enjoy them right now. But yeah, no, I hear you, sweetheart. I really do, and I am so 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 sorry. And just know that you have support,
Yeah.
which is really important. Even if we're just a bunch of bitches on the internet,
Yeah.
we
Speak for
hear you.
yourself. I'm only
Yeah.
joking. I'm only joking.
Like when Keish talks about how her mom helps with her son.
Yes,
Like
her
that's
son.
kind of
Yes.
the dynamic that like my
Probably.
grandmother was always the one that was there for me when my mother
Yes,
was
it was
like
my grandmother for
working
her
or
12
yeah,
grandchildren. Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So like I when like Keish talks about that, like I understand that because I think we were at back then too, like Keish is very like fortunate that she has her mom because like I know what like we have Bradley and the mom's not involved. Hunter has like full custody and it's harder for us because you know like we don't have the grandparents to like watch or help.
Not all grandparents are great though. Mine's weren't very good. But then again, my gran psychologically abused my mum like quite badly. She was a very miserable individual. My mum was an only child. So, when my sister passed away, I was 19, she was 18. And you know how like siblings will fight when they're teenagers and they'll
Mhm.
and they'll say stupid things to each other like, oh, like she knew I had mental health issues, so she'd go, I hope you go crazy, and I'd be like, I hope you die, and it's like you don't mean it. It's
Yeah.
just like it's just sibling nonsense, and so after Louise died, like my mum many times, but then my mum's got a lot of problems herself. She'd say, "You're the one that wished her dead." Like I wasn't
Yeah.
allowed to grieve, so I don't know. Look, families are very complex, and I used to, when I was a young kid, because it was just me, my mum, and my sister, I always wished that, because all my friends had like big families and they had
Mhm.
great Christmases, and I always thought that would be great. But see, the older I get, and I see how some families treat each other, and I'm not saying all families, I'm just saying some of them, it kind of makes me think, well, I'm actually glad because some of them treat each other like terribly. And it's like, I mean, I remember I had a friend who called me up moaning about her sister that she hadn't spoken to in like a year and a half, and this was only 4 months after my sister had died. And I sat and I had a really good conversation with her that night, and I said, "Look, you I never said anything about my sister. I said, well, not about her being insensitive, because I thought that was insensitive, but she's still my friend. And I said, look at what happened to Louise. That was my sister. I said, Lynn, which was her sister, she could go out tomorrow and anything could happen to her and you might never see her again. And all this is for what? Like, you're not speaking to her because you don't agree with her choice of partner. It's like, and just I really tried to hammer it home to her, just like how quickly life can be snapped away, because it can, and
Yeah.
everybody here knows this. I don't have to teach you all this, but like the next day she went and made up with her sister, and so there is always something positive that comes from something negative, but unfortunately
Yeah.
it's not. It's like with anything, right? Like, because I think that your mum kept, like, it sounds like my mum never really prepared me for adulthood either. And then I was at a disadvantage because the autism and stuff, and my mum looked after my finances and stuff like that. So I never
Charlie,
really,
I
Well,
don't mean to interrupt you,
I
but
have to.
how did your sister pass away exactly?
oh, it was quite complicated. She had several years of chronic illness and was
Oh.
passed from like 7 specialists. She used to go to 5 different hospitals a week. They did
How
like
old
bone
was she?
marrow. She was 18 when she passed.
Oh,
But she
Oh.
Well,
started
guys, I
getting,
have to go get Jackson, so I'm gonna have to end this.
okay.
oh,
It's a
okay.
it's not as easy as saying, not that it's, look, I'm not downplaying this, right, but it's not as easy. Like, it would be so much easier if I could just say, oh, she had like leukemia or something, and I know
I
that's
know,
horrible.
but
You
honey,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
so
It's a
bad.
really
Yeah.
long,
So
complicated
bad.
story.
And we
Much
love
love and
you.
big
Okay.
hugs to everyone. Keisha, you have a beautiful day.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Yeah,
day to
everybody have a
everyone.
great day.
and
Right.
thank you
Bye,
everybody for
everybody.
being so supportive. I
Just keep
appreciate it.
swimming.
Oh, of
Just-
course,
Thank
of
you.
course. And I'm so sorry that brought my own stupid drama in here because
No,
Well, you
everybody's
didn't know.
perspectives.
We all talked.
I have no idea. I didn't know what was
No, I
going
think
on. I am
I
so
gotta
everybody is.
sorry.
run,
I am
guys.
so
I
sorry.
gotta
But
run. I'm
the
sorry.
chat
All right.
clock.
All right,
I'll go
bye.
All right,
live.
bye.